Hello everyone, Jet here and welcome back to my Skeggi playthrough where, well, we are now fighting the High Elves over here. And well, we're not at war with them thankfully, we're not doing terribly at the moment. We've got here, which seems to actually be really well defended. We've got a main army here. We are at end turn just now, so let's get that going, guys. Quick bit of if you do hear me drinking, it's absolutely boiling in my room, guys. At the moment, we've got the heat has turned back on in the UK after a few nice days where it was a bit cool. So I am melting. I'm not even joking. It is an absolute furnace in my room at the moment. So if I sound a little out of it occasionally, that's probably why. No, I don't want to be joining that war at the moment. I don't want any extra wars just now, unfortunately, Marathi. I wanted the money, but I can't afford the wars. We're going to go look up at the Eagle Gate soon. Not sure if I can actually take the Eagle Gate, but we'll have a look at it anyway. As I'm not sure I mentioned, I think I've mentioned this one of the previous videos, the Skeggi, by the way, guys. When I get to 1,000 subs, I am going to be doing a little competition on my Discord, but you do need to be on my Discord, obviously, because there's going to be a little competition on my Discord to be part of that, guys. So just keep an ear out for that, and well, we'll see how it goes, guys, because that is my plan anyway. But it's when we get to 1,000 subs, which 5-6 weeks away from at the moment. I'm just about to hit 850 as I'm recording this, so going very well. We've had them unite against us. Now the question is, do I hit here before I pull back? Growth should be quite good here, because this guy... I'm half tempted to chuck these guys onto, even though it will upset my people, it reduces the upkeep. Now, the real question is, how's the garrison doing here? One turn.
Unwise. Your will.
I'm going to hit here first, then we'll come back. We can always come back and retake that, guys. Plus, as we've seen, that is quite a good garrison. Oh, wow. Well, there's no point pulling back. I should have waited before going here. I didn't realise it had walls. I'm going to recruit a lord and put him in here to help out these troops as well. And let's get this attack happening, guys. I'm hoping that Marathi can give us some aid here, because this is going to be painful, actually, depending what's in these armies anyway. If they're anything like the last army which attacked me, it's not going to be too bad, because there is a bit of a bug at the moment which is helping me. Oh, so they've not come for me. That's good. I'm a little worried about Mundy over there, if I'm honest, because he could easily turn around and come for me as well. I do need to keep this expansion on, because I need to actually start getting more income going, guys. We do have 2 good armies now. I just not really in a position where I can wield them effectively just yet, because I'm going to get a rebellion down here if I'm not careful. Not that I'm making money off that region at the moment. If we could get both armies over to the elves, actually, that would be potentially very beneficial, and we could really push back Lothar. Ew, this is gonna be I'm probably not gonna win this, guys. That said, this isn't a tough army. We can always come back and take this later on. I should have brought my army back. You live and learn. I'm To be fair, I can come back and retake here, guys. That's not the end of the world. And I say that, you know, we're going to do a good job, because these are spearmen. They're not particularly good infantry. These guys are going to be the threat. So we'll pay attention to where they're coming from, where they're actually going to attack us. Yeah, you see. I am not even thinking about trying to actually hold the walls.
Yes. What? Prepare to ruin. Now is our time. Chaos Marauders. Now is our time. Lusting for blood. Chaos Marauders. Leader of savages.
Actually, I'm going to do a double line there.
Marauders. So be it.
And the same thing over here. I didn't mean to use that one. Never mind.
Yes, chieftain.
Ha!
Ready to
Note to self, learn to click things properly. Sitting them so far forward, guys, a very simple reason that the archers can shoot over the walls. So, we're not going to win this probably, but it's going to be a good, solid, strong fight. The archers are a really big threat here. I'm hoping these guys all come over the walls rather than going through the gates. Because they come over the walls, I can actually pull them apart one at a time as they come over, as they try and come down.
Lusting for blood.
In fact, we should probably do that. That way we've got a nice mix of troops to when they do come down. Yeah, so they're hitting my walls like with ladders rather than trying to break through. Some of these guys are trying to break through. In fact, they might just be charging the wall here. Oop, hang on. Let's get these guys in and closer.
Yes. You will get them.
How? How was he through so quickly?
Your will. Chaos comes. Kill them. Yes. Condiments. Lead us to mortals. Give us carnage.
Okay, we're already suffering over there.
Ready to kill.
I'm actually going to move some units here because what I don't actually want to be doing is standing in that gateway
Leader of savages.
when it breaks, because all the archers will shoot at me.
Condiment. Blood for the blood god. Where's the enemy? Quick, get them.
So they're waiting until they're all up. We're breaking him nicely. That's good. That's what we want to do before they come down. That gate has gone. As they come through, we will charge. Now! Slam into those Loth Sea Guard in particular. Because what I want to do is then that's perfect. They're mass. They're not going to be in a position to shoot. I want to break that prince before they come down.
The mortals. The dark god commands me. If they close, kill them.
Here they come. Some of you guys can be broken out. You can charge over here.
My god's call. Prepare to ruin. Marauder chieftain. Strike now.
Perfect. As I said, they still have decent weapon strength, so it's going to be a hard fight in that gateway. I could really do with trying to clear up over here and getting some troops sent that way, but it's probably not going to happen. See, against my low-level troops, they're already actually winning quite well. Come on, keep this fight going. So they've got a nice spearhead in here with lots and lots of spears, and well, I mean, they outnumber me massively. That's the real issue here. That lord, if I could break that lord. We've broken one of their units. That's what we want. Get on to the next one. To be fair, I probably should have held the walls over here. We're doing well over here. We're not having any real leadership issues, so that's helping us. I'm going to maneuver these guys just a little bit because I'm a little thin at the front. Back in just to put a bit more weight on the front. You guys can charge in now. He is breaking. Let's fold in on the rest of these guys. Don't know why I'm double clicking and triple clicking. It's not going to help. Come on, guys. You're doing nicely. They're holding the line here. In what is a bit of a brutal fight here. This guy's a bit different because he's I've got Sebidee's unit officers mod on, so each of my units actually has an officer as well. So you can see some of these guys who look a bit different, like him, and they should have them as well in there. If you can tell with them covered in blood. There you go, him with the little sword and nothing else. How are we doing over here now? They're coming back in from behind. That's not ideal. Where's their lord? You guys can fly over there. Not fly, you know what I mean. That's vicious there. As you can see, guys, this is not going to go well. I should have stayed on the walls. I said we're holding them, but the real question is, can we hold them and not break long enough? I mean, we're starting to lose some morale over here. These guys will hold intel. These guys will do lots of damage. I said they're not. We're just not getting the kills we need here, guys. Where's my lord all the way back there? That's really not a sensible place for you to be. You can turn around and batter back into them, please. They're completely shattered, as is their lord, which is good. That should have given them a bit of a negative. They're exhausted, but so am I, guys. That's it. Let's focus fire on that unit, or that unit even next. Over here, you guys can focus fire on this guy who's got the lowest morale. Ah, silly doggies. I'm not sure we're going to last long over here, unfortunately. Whenever we break one of their units, guys, it does actually help us. I'm just going to try and pull my lord out, because he's massively over. And him falling would be bad. I don't know how he's ended up so far into their formation. I don't think he's actually going to get back. This is a lot of people with reasonable defense and not or armor and not particularly good attack guys. And that's the issue here, is we're both pinning lines rather than actual attacking forces. There's definitely more of them on the floor though. Come on, guys, you can do this.
Hit your souls!
Just gonna double time this for a bit. Because there isn't much I can do at the moment besides hold on. We're beginning to fall over here. That said, these guys will keep fighting, and they should do slightly better than the spearmen. We're beginning to break over here as well, though. Damn. They just outnumber us. That's the problem. I mean, we're doing much better here where they came through the gate, and I could probably hold here, but unfortunately my other flank has collapsed, which will most likely lose me this. And these guys are holding their own here. For now. These guys aren't, however. We are beginning to have some morale issues over here, with some of these units getting very low. I'm going to pull you guys out, actually, to stop you breaking. See, here I can afford to cycle some units out. Even these guys are beginning to have leadership issues. Simply because they're slowly being ground down. That's it, they are grinding through them slowly. I mean, they started up there and they're just slowly slicing through. If we can get them over there, I might be able to turn it. That's it! You guys can push back in. Come on, that's what we want. We want to break these guys. Come on, break them. Hit those Loffen Sea Guard. Over here, please. Those Marauder Spearmen are doing amazingly, actually. Oh, that's it. There we go. However, they are getting around our flanks, which is not good. But we are still winning. But not enough. How are we doing over here? We're actually pushing them back here. Come on, guys. You can do it. Don't break. You're winning. Well, you're not anymore, actually. They're getting around us. They're picking us off one at a time. Damn. That's probably it, because they're going to go for the centre now, and I can't pull back here. I'm going to take a risky move here. I'm going to pull these guys out. hoping the rest of the force can hold them. Have them, if they hit our back, that'll be bad. Come on. Hammer into this unit. There you go. We should shred them. Why is my leadership dropping so quickly now? You guys need to get back over here. These guys without you are actually folding. We've made them pay for this, guys. That is for sure. I don't know why they're just sitting there, but I'm not complaining. Back in. And these guys can form on the flank and hammer into the flank. That'll do nicely. My line is getting a bit thin over here, but hopefully these guys cutting into their flank should even things up a bit. No, I want to stand these unit of spears first, the weak, really weak one. Ah, damn, we're losing more and more units here. Hammer into them, please. These guys are getting surrounded, which isn't great. I don't think we're going to last much longer, guys. I had to pull them back because we'd have lost. But, yeah. Not our best move. We've made them pay for this, though, guys. Wow. So they lost over 1,000 men there, guys. That is an epic victory, actually. Painful, but really, really solid victory, actually. I'm happy with that. I'd have preferred to not lose, but I'm happy with that. Well, sorry, with that loss. I said epic victory, epic loss. I'm happy with that loss. However, it's one we can deal with because we did so well there. We battered them so much. I'm hoping they don't take the city because sometimes the AI doesn't. And I might just double time my army back. Nope, they're taking it. Oh, I should sail my other army straight over here, really. How's my public order doing over here? It's actually getting better. Let's go pick that up on the way.
On the prowl.
We'll fight this on the field because we can win this. I'm much better than the odds say. I'm going to batter this place down. I'm not necessarily going to destroy it, but I'm certainly going to batter it, guys. And then we are going to head back to recapture our outpost up there, and then we'll work out where we're going next. I just want to keep the pressure on here as much as I can on the elves. Certainly want to keep raiding as much as I can through their territory. And if we can, I'd like to take Loffen, but I suspect Loffen will be a bit too guarded for me to take. But we can always try. Right, you can drop that. We're not doing subtle here. We are going to charge the gate and go straight through it. I'm just double timing. We know this strategy, guys. I forgot I had those guys in here. Straight into those white lions. Let's pop our pot. Ripping straight through them here, guys. Some of my units are enraging. It's not really a huge issue. Now, they do have a lot of spears, which isn't necessarily great for me, because they do have a... Because obviously I'm not great with my I've got a lot of large here. And I want to watch these guys getting positioned on my sides to shoot in.
I hear you.
Let's focus in on those spears and rip them to pieces now. Forgotten Jarl can get on him, as can the Skin Wolf, and everybody else is going to rip those spears to pieces. Switch onto the next spears, and we're going to charge them. Straight up against these guys now. We're going to run away, of course they are. These two are making quite short work of them. Now, the thing I got to be careful of is my Skin Wolves are not the best versus range, so... That's their Lord broken. However, what they are very good against is large, so... Into their Silver Helms, let's focus down that birdie first. You guys can turn and hit them. Oh, some of them are coming back behind me. Not a huge problem. There we go. Some of my guys are enraging again. The bulk of my force isn't even here yet. That's what I was worried about. But that doesn't really matter because we're in their main cap now. And if we can capture their main cap, we will win.
What do the gods desire? Grand demands! Attack the mortals! Your will! Chaos marauders!
Put these guys across here, and all these guys around the back. Because these guys can take the, are armoured, so they can take the fire. And we're just going to sit in this cap. Why is it not capping? Yeah, let's fold in against these guys. I'm confused as to why this isn't actually capping at this point. Something's breaking. I'm going to lose some of my raptors. We are slowly ripping through their victory points. Oh, we've already captured it, that's why. I was confused there. Stop them recapping, guys. Get these two right out of there. Once that hits 0, we've won. Those archers are definitely what caused the most damage to us, though. There we go. Not my most glorious of victories, guys, but it'll do. We lost 91, which actually, considering the size of my force, is quite bad. Mostly to their archers, to be fair. But, you know, my skin wolves were by far my most devastating unit, which is, again, hardly surprising, because they're my fast, hard hitters. Even though they're anti-large, they are fairly good anti-infantry as well. Nice thing about this army is it is getting very veteran, actually. So, you know, this army is very tough at the moment. Sack there. Drop back into raiding stance. And yeah, why am I doing recruitment costs? I should be doing this. Post-loot battle. Because I want to get up to reduced upkeep again for this army, as this guy as well. And in fact, I should be in raiding camp starts. This is a less experienced army, but nonetheless, it's also got my better leader, so they should do very nicely as well. The reason I sacked here rather than taking it is because I can come back later on, guys. Oh, there's been another confederation, so the High Elves are just one big faction now, which is actually not good for me. That's potentially very bad for me. Has Mazamundi rejoined the war? Oh, no. Please tell me that's not happened. That's bad if that's happened. That's not going to help me at all. That could well spell problems. If it was a war with just Monday at the moment, I wouldn't be fussed. I could probably deal with that quite easily. But the elves as well. And I might be able to persuade the elves into a peace treaty because I've been battering them so much, so we'll see. Yeah, I thought it was a peace with Monday.
Never.
The elves of Ulthuan have...
Yes, we need to do a little bit more battering before they will surrender.
War unceasing. In agreement. To the slaughter. All will perish. Chieftain of the tribe. Understood.
We're going to head here, we're going to recapture here, then we're going to pull back over to keep an eye out to deal with Monday then. But that is all going to have to be something, guys, for next time. As always, thank you very much for watching. I do hope you have been enjoying this. Please let me know if you've got any comments. Pop them down in the comments, guys, or jump over to my Discord and say hi there. That is linked in the comments and the description, as is my Twitter and my Patreon. Thank you very much for your time, guys.